Do invisible hands, unknown to most of the world, have such great power they can engineer revolutions or manipulate economic crises? Are some of these people hardly even human, reptiles disguised as royals and nobility? Some people think so, telling us that behind many world-changing events there is a secret society playing puppet master. Perhaps the first of these secret societies was the Knights Templar, an organization of not just brave knights, but a powerful coalition of men that founded towns in England and other parts of Europe, held considerable political power, and were heavily involved in banking. Were they the precursors to the Freemasons, the ritualistic secret society founded in London in 1717? Are we still at the mercy of many rich men that go about their business in secret? We'll start with the history of the Illuminati and what is generally believed to be the truth about that group of people that did for sure exist and were part of a secret organization called the Illuminati. If we forget for a moment conspiracy theories regarding the current real or not real Illuminati, the first secret society going by that name was the Bavarian Illuminati. This was a group of men led by Adam Weishaupt, a professor in Bavaria, who believed for the most part that religious and some social ideas were outdated, and that society needed to be illuminated to new ideas. He already had an interest in secret societies such as the Freemasons, but decided to create a society of his own. This was very different from what we think of when we hear the word Illuminati today. To give you an idea, Weishaupt wrote that his secret society was to support freedom from all religious prejudices, cultivates the social virtues, and animates them by a great, a feasible, and speedy prospect of universal happiness. To join his secret society, you needed to be approved by another member, have wealth, and also have strong social connections. Once accepted, you started at level 1, which was novice. You could then climb to the next 2 ranks, which were Minerval and Illuminated Minerval. If you were part of another secret society, you could not join, and women, monks, Jews, and pagans were also persona non grata. By 1784, it's thought there were around 2,000 to 3,000 members, made up mostly of intellectuals, noblemen, politicians, doctors, and even famous writers. The 3 levels were made into a 13-grade structure, starting with novice and ending with king. Each member was given a secret name related to antiquity. Soon, the Bavarian state passed an edict to ban the group, and in 1787, the death penalty could be imposed on any of its members. Soon after, it's thought this Illuminati was disbanded, but as you know, others don't believe that's true. How did that secret society become the Illuminati that is proposed as real by today's conspiracy theorists?
All right. Sorry, y'all. I realized that the microphone was not on when I first started the show. I apologize to y'all on the live. I'm trying to do like 10 things at once by myself as far as the producing this goes. So y'all have to forgive me for that. Basically, what I was saying though before I played that video, y'all missed the Chris Brown. Y'all missed the Chris Brown song that I played at the beginning. So I'm going to play that again at the end. So y'all can hear that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play that right now so y'all can hear it. But what I was saying is the topic is the Illumagami, talking about the Illuminati, if y'all believe in it or not. I just was curious if y'all believe in it or not, because personally, I don't necessarily personally believe in it myself. I picked this topic for a reason though, because they're supposed to be behind like the people's demise, and like they're supposed to be behind COVID and all these different disasters and shit that like world downfall type of shit. They blame it on the Illuminati. They blame the Illuminati for instigating it because rich people get richer and poor people get poorer when they do the shit that they do to like destroy motherfuckers and like, you know, COVID basically. You know what I mean? Things like that. It makes them make more money. So I ain't sure how true it is. I personally, like I was saying before I played that video, I think if you give something your belief and you put faith in it and you believe in it, that's when it opens you up to be, you know, for fear to be imposed on you, or it opens you up to be oppressed by it because you're allowing yourself to believe in it, you giving it power by believing in it. I don't, like I said, I don't believe that Illuminati is technically real. I think sometimes it's just some motherfuckers who got money and have power. It don't necessarily mean that it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers all over the world banding together for other people's demise. I'm not sure if it would ever work like that because people hate too much. Like people hate too much. There was somebody would have snitched by now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would have told. Somebody would have snitched. The power of perception is very powerful though, and so like if you believe in something, uh, you can be swayed one way or another by perception. You can be engulfed in fear just because they impose that perception on you if you give it that power. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, I don't necessarily personally believe in it. It's hard to believe in something like that. Um, for me personally, I'm not saying for nobody else. If you believe in it, I get it. I could even understand why you believe in it. But again, like I said, I don't personally. Yeah, I don't believe that the Illuminati is a real thing. And I don't know. I just don't think the Illuminati is a real thing. I mean, no, I don't see it being true. People will say and do anything to smoke screen you to believe in some shit when it's really like motherfuckers we know who it is doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, getting me to believe that the Illuminati is real is gonna be tough because yeah, it don't work like that. And we all know it don't work like that. It don't seem to be that easy for if it was something like that, I think that you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't know. Which we don't know if it's real or not. I can't say if it's real or not because I really don't know. But apparently people believe that it is. And I wanted to show y'all what the effect of the perception that it has on the group and the masses of people if you give it that power. So I'm gonna play a couple of videos so y'all can see the effects and the power. If you give it power, the effect that it has on a perception that it gives all of us. Because once we give it that power, like I said, fear can be fear can be imposed on you, oppression can be imposed on you, all different. Like if you believe the Illuminati destroys lives, what's stopping them from destroying yours? No, I believe that if I don't make the right choices, then things will go bad in my life. I admit though, there's been times where I've done nothing but the right thing and things still went bad. Who do I credit that to? Because it sure as hell wasn't me. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes it's fate. This is the way shit goes. Sometimes things don't go your way. But don't take my word for it or an opinion. Be your own judge on this and tap in and let me know if you think it's real. Talk to me because I will definitely talk back to you. If you think it's real, let me know. If you think it's bullshit, let me know. I'd like to hear from y'all on this one because, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know though. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Illuminati can possibly be real, possibly not be real. I don't know. Here goes the second video that I want to show y'all though, and then we'll get to some music. No. First, I gotta play that Chris Brown first. I want y'all to hear how we started off the show because that shit was too lit, and I don't want to miss the opportunity for y'all to see it now and hear it now. So we're gonna play that Chris Brown first, and then I'll get to the next video on the Luma Got Me. Apparently they're responsible for all kind of fucking shit like COVID and like wars and 9/11. Like this is not facts though, so I'm not spitting facts on this because I don't know if these motherfuckers was behind none of that, but that's what's being said. All right, so let's play this Chris Brown, and then we'll get to some get back to the videos. Hey Chris, I don't want no issues, bro. I don't want no smoke. I don't want fights. I don't want to do nothing, bro. Like, please, bro. Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with C? Who want smoke with me? Who want... Okay, let's get down to the facts. We'll see I'm dripping red. Don't let this fun be shit. Then you niggas get ripped to shred. Quavo talking like he a thug, nigga. You a bitch of dread. Can't wait to see the day that you back up
all of that shit you said, bro. With all that bullshit you talk, you ain't gon' hunt your nigga. You the weakest link out of your clique, let's give it a hundo, nigga. You fuck my ex-hoe, that's cool, I don't give no fuck, little nigga. Cause I fucked your ex when you was still with a bitch, I'm up, little nigga. They say revenge is sweet. Now think about that shit, don't let that lie go over your head. I might just think about that shit. I had a feeling about that shit, there's something sweet about that shit. I got some tea about that shit, but I ain't gon' speak about that shit. I ain't playing chess with a checker player. I'm a ticking bomb on a detonator. I shit on niggas, I'm a defecator. I put a amigo on a ventilator. Stop talking about beating girls. You was beating bitches on the elevator. We seen the tape that's devastating. You doing bad. You a bitch in your music trash. Back to me, they kept me next to your lame ass. I was truly mad. All I kept thinking about was breaking your face, but I gave you a pass. You're lucky I ain't wanna fuck the money up. Boy, I would've broke you in half. Quit trying to be tough. You ain't like that. Why you keep showing up? Quit talking about drugs. You the only pack that I've been smoking on. I just hit my son. Come back. I'ma need more than one. Your last album was a weed trade. That's some bullshit that we roll up on. You know what's gonna put you to bed. Night, that's to the bed. Show me that I'm tender, bitch. Trying to prove what you just said. R.I.P. take off. He the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead. You every Chris, don't say that. Don't lose your head. You can turn a big bad wolf on these fuck niggas. Never knew revenge. This what happens when a fuck nigga push a real nigga out to the air. This what happens when a dog nigga get fame and it gets to his head. Ring nigga, big fuck you for my middle finger. I tattoo my trigger finger. Bring real beat to your dinner table. My middle say it ain't never say, oh, I know this shit gon' sting, nigga. I'll bring your ass through the ringer, nigga. You just got body by singing, nigga. Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Chris Brown, man. Went in on that shit. Alright, so y'all got to hear that. I wanted to play that so y'all could hear it. Alright, man. Here go the second video about the Illuminati, though. They claiming that the Illuminati is like behind this shit that's going on with Diddy. So I'm gonna play a couple of videos to show y'all what I mean. Apparently he's supposed to be a part of the Illuminati, and he was blackballing motherfuckers in the past and shit. And so now it's coming back to, you know, to haunt him the shit he was doing to other motherfuckers. I don't know how true this shit is, and I'm not saying it's true or false, but I just want to share it with y'all so y'all can have.
You said F Jimmy IV on a record, on a mixtape.
Yeah, because
you said F Jimmy IV on a record, on a mixtape. You gave examples.
It's okay as long as it makes money.
I already said it's getting wild in New York. So, music mogul Jimmy Iovine accused of SA and harassment.
We're out here in sunny Los Angeles, California, and this is what a bad boy Interscope board meeting looks like. That's exactly right. You know, in the patio.
After Jaguar Wright recently claimed Clive Davis taught Diddy how to groom and abuse others, 50 Cent is now exposing Diddy's other rumored Illuminati mentor, Interscope founder Jimmy Iovine, who was also recently hit with an SA lawsuit. Diddy and Jimmy Iovine have been close for years, and this is allegedly one of the reasons Diddy managed to get away with so much shady business all this time. However, the exposing season is in full swing, and it looks like it's now Jimmy Iovine's turn to get the same treatment as Diddy. So what exactly does 50 Cent know about Jimmy Iovine? And is it true that Jimmy took part in Diddy's freak-offs? Let's get into it.
Just a regular day at Interscope.
That's it. Stick around, we'll have some food.
Bad boy Interscope.
The music moguls must have missed the sacrifice ritual this year because they're all getting exposed one by one, with the latest one being Diddy's rumored sugar daddy, Jimmy Iovine. So if you don't know who Jimmy Iovine is, he's one of those music executives whose name often gets brought up when people talk about the hip-hop puppet masters such as Clive Davis and Jay-Z's mentor, Leor Cohen. In 1990, Iovine founded Interscope Records, and the following year, he signed Tupac Shakur as one of the first hip-hop artists under his label. Meanwhile, Interscope started providing funding and financial oversight for Suge Knight's Death Row Records, and Death Row operated as a subsidiary of Interscope. However, Tupac was allegedly suspicious of Jimmy Iovine from the start, because Iovine was reportedly instigating the East Coast versus West Coast beef for profit. Other artists also realized early on that Iovine couldn't be trusted, and one of them was Master P, who turned down $1 million deal from Interscope after he read the fine print on the contract and realized that Interscope would acquire the entirety of his label, its back catalog, all artists, and publishing, and they'd also own the trademark and rights to the label name. Not just that, but Master P later said that Jimmy Iovine directly threatened he would block his career if he turned down Interscope.
I went to see Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine wrote me a check for $1 million. Said, you the next thing to go. I'm sitting in there and I'm reading, you know, by me going to college, I'm reading through the contract. I'm thinking about the Michael Jordan deal. It was $1 million. I couldn't use my name for 7 years, all this stuff. And they'll take all my rights. I say, sir, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna come back. He said, if you don't come back, you'll never get a deal in this town. Because I know everybody. So I left, never came back. Me and my brother on the plane. Me and C, we on the plane, about to fight. He like, bro, why you ain't take the $1 million? I'm like, bro, that white man offered me $1 million. How much you think I'm worth?
What's also interesting is that November 1996, 1 month after Tupac was killed, was the most successful month for Interscope since its founding, because each week, 4 of Interscope albums took #1 place on the Billboard 200, including Tupac's posthumous release, The Don Illuminati, The 7-Day Theory, also known as the Machiavelli album. But get this, the original back cover for Machiavelli recently surfaced online, showing Diddy in a pink ballerina dress, Biggie Smalls with the word pig on his head, and Dr. Dre having sex with a person who many believe is Jimmy Iovine in makeup. So it's pretty clear how Tupac really felt about this group. And then Suge Knight also revealed in a recent episode of his podcast that Jimmy Iovine told Tupac's mom, Afeni, that Suge killed Tupac.
There you got it. There you have it. So I think my live is not actually being broadcasted right now. Something's going wrong with technical difficulties. I'm checking on all the platforms to see, if it's playing, if it's going live, but it actually is not live nowhere. So I'm probably going to have to stop this and restart it so that everybody, so I can get everything going the way it's supposed to go. I am not trying to be on here all night because I do got to go to work in the morning. So if I can figure this out, we'll get it back going. Otherwise, I'm going to have to holler at y'all next week. So with that being said, I'm about to get out of here and try to get this stream to work. If it does not work, then you won't see me again. But if it works, you will see me in a minute.